You're welcome to Press TV. My name is Isaac. Thank you for joining me once again, man. It's been a while. But yeah, man, on this video, man, I want to talk about Nabi, man. I want to revisit a conversation about Nabi, man. Now, one of the things why I want to revisit this conversation is I was, reading somewhere, and, in observation of what's happening around Kaizer Chiefs camp, and what's the mood around Kaizer Chiefs camp. Uh, and on this video, I want to say, to send out a message to say, Nabi will win a cup at Kaizer Chiefs. Will take out Kaizer Chiefs out of their drought solely because of his proven records. I think he took the giants of those countries, of those leagues that were sleeping, and he at least revived the statuses of those clubs. He managed it with younger, and he went to Rabat, and he did it with Rabat. And with Rabat, he was unfortunate, but he didn't win the league, he didn't win the cup. But I think he pushed Raja Casablanca, I mean to say, to the core. He lost the league with 1 point. And I know, like, different leagues, obviously different countries, Tanzania, and Morocco, and this is South Africa, of course. We have Mamelodi Sundowns that is dominating. We have Orlando Pirates that's winning the cups. But I think Kaizer Chiefs, in terms of the cup, this season will get the piece of the pie. We have MTN8, which we didn't participate on, and we still have Nedbank Cup still coming, and Carling Black Label still coming. So I think I have hope that one in Nedbank and one in Carling Black Label will go straight to Naturena. In respective of what we saw and witnessed in Toyota Cup, Preseason Cup in Free State. I think that was a time, and I think he observed where he wants to take the team, and which players he's willing to take himself with, to fight, to get to the top. I think the transfer obviously hasn't been kind to Kaizer Chiefs, uh, you know, but I think we roped in the upcoming, the latest one, Inacio Mikel from centre back, from Angola, Pedro Luanda. I think also we roped in the ever experienced, Agustin Serino, very versatile player, very experienced. Mamelodi Sundowns, KEF experience. All these two players also, they have KEF experience. Also, Inacio, have KEF experience. So you have players who can go and challenge. I think the likes of Nkosi Pilo, I think will help the team very well. Castillo, if he raises bar very well, I think he'll help the team. Dupree will help the team also. At the back, the likes of Simango and Dodley have to uh, rise. I think Dodley as a centre back, and a left centre back and a left back, will have to unfortunately enough, crack on that pressure of playing for Kaizer Chiefs immediately. There's no time, to settle. I think he had a much of period to adjust to the environment, and to be explained what Kaizer Chiefs, is required to be a player and play for Kaizer Chiefs. And I think, Nabi will be that guy who takes us to the promised land. Even if it's one trophy, I think he will bring the trophy, to Naturena. Come hell, come high, come heaven, whatever. I think he's the guy. Many Kaizer Chiefs faithfuls might not have, trust in the process of what's happening because of the transfer windows is not very kind to Kaizer Chiefs. There's not so much change in terms of transforming the team as quickly as the fans, would want the team to transition. But I think Nabi will be that guy to bring the trophy to Naturana. I might be delusional, or in a sort of space where I am, maybe as a fan, but I think he'll challenge. I think his proven record, will back him up. I think in PSL there are so much of the teams, especially in cup competitions. I think he'll beat comfortably, especially if the players are willing to fight for him. I think his assistants, La Cruz, and then Khalil, the physical trainer, I think will back him up very easily. They're at work, coaching the team, drilling the team very hard. So I think in that space already, he got men who already, taking the charge of the team. So his mandate now is to, at least, form the team in respect of who's going to play, where are you going to play, which you know player is comfortable enough to play in certain positions, and if there's no player willing to step up, there are players are willing to step up from the bench, and if you're not willing, to fight, you might sit on the grandstand. And I think that's the message I think he will send to the players, or already sent to the players. And I think he will want also players to enjoy the game, and that's what we want to see from the stands, from the TVs, and to say, at least these boys are enjoying the game. At least these boys are expressing themselves very well. So I think he'll be the guy who to unlock so much of the potential that is at Kaizer Chiefs. Especially for me solely, especially from the players who come from the development of Kaizer Chiefs. There's so much talent there. The likes of Mashia, the Villagas, and Du, Nkosipile Ngobo. Those are players I think will rise to expectations of Kaizer Chiefs this season. Many might not believe, but I think I put my 2 cents on that. They will rise, and they will rise accordingly. So the mandate, I think, he understands it, Nabi and his technical team, but he will bring the trophy. He will bring the trophy. Tell me what you think under the comments. This has been High Press TV.